You have found our Apeiron tutorial series, and in this we have a series of videos lined up for you, so all you have to do is follow them step by step to get involved in the action of Apeiron. Apeiron is a unique god simulator where you own a planet and build up its civilization. Each planet is home to adorable chubby creatures called Doods who serve as your loyal minions. But this game isn't just about managing your planet. You have so many opportunities for fun PvE and PvP battles with this card-style battle game. So the first step in getting started is choosing your avatar, and there you're going to be choosing one of the elements: fire, earth, air, and water. The tutorial is fun and really straightforward, so don't worry about that. And then when you finish, you'll start with 3 apostles. Apostles are your team members, each with unique roles. There's Mage, Warrior, Priest, Hunter, and Rogue. Now, these are going to be your keys to building battles, so here is where it's really important to take a little bit of time and understand what all of their abilities are so you can perfect your strategy. Warriors are masters of both offense and defensive combat, making them reliable for frontline heroes. And when we say front line, we do actually mean front lines. You'll see on the board, you'll be able to place your apostles in certain strategic areas. So some you want forward facing, those things with high HP and warriors, and then your magic casters and healers, there you want kind of away from the action. Mages are next, and they're intelligent wizards. The majority of mage skills do area of effect damage, meaning you can control your enemy and attack. Then the next class you have our rogues, and these are kind of like those spy or assassins where they sneak in and do attacks. Guardians protect their allies with defensive skills, acting as the team's primary tank, protecting your team from enemy frontliners. Then next up you have hunters. These are kind of like your sniper class. Hunters snipe out enemies with their long range skills and auto attacks. And then finally you have your priests, and these are your healers. You definitely want to make sure that they stay alive as long as possible because that is what's going to keep your team going. Now next up we have the battles themselves, and each battle can be broken down into 3 main phases. So first up you have your formation phase, and that's what we were talking about a little bit earlier. Here you actually want to position your apostles around your avatar to make sure you give yourself the best chance on battling a specific opponent. And for this, you're going to be choosing 4 of those 6 apostles. Then next up, you have the battle stage itself. And as you can see here, you can see things like the apostles and the avatar's health, as well as energy bars. And on this side, you also see your deck and active cards. Your avatar's movement is under your control, but the dudes will move automatically in an auto battle style. Then as for your deck itself, this isn't the type of game where you just want to spam as many cards as quick as possible. You actually want to be seeing what is actively happening in the battle and using the appropriate card for the right scenario. So this just means spending a little bit of time researching what these cards mean, and you can do that by reading through them or simply playing a few games in the beginning, not worry about how you do, and just learn the strategies as you play. Here, drag and drop cards strategically on the battlefield to attack or use skills, and discard unwanted cards to refresh your hand. And watch out for the ring around your team. If anyone steps outside, they'll take constant damage. Then after that, you come to the end phase, and this is where you either win or lose. Remember, the main thing, especially in the beginning, is just learning and having fun so you can progress later. But during this phase, you earn things like experience, maybe new apostles attacks, and items like potions to help you in future battles. Now, one step above the battles themselves are actually progressing through the dungeons. And like you'd expect, as you advance through these dungeons, the challenges will get more difficult. Normal battles will escalate into elite battles where enemies are 3 times stronger. You'll need to carefully manage your cards, inventory, and perfect your strategy. So this is the part in the early stage of the learning where you just need to get your repetitions in and learn how everything works, and in the future you can make an even better strategy. But in the meantime, here's some tips and tricks that can help you in your journey. At the beginning, it's really important to learn how to manage your apostles. So going into battles, we recommend having 2 warriors, 2 mages, 1 rogue, 1 priest, and 1 hunter. Then as you progress through the game, and especially getting involved in those PvP battles, you really want to grind through the dungeons and get as high apostles as you can. Now, these you can get just by simply grinding the game, or you can buy NFTs on Marketplace, which we can talk about later, but essentially you're going to want to grind up to level 80, where they have more health and abilities. Now, another really important thing in the world of Apeiron is finding out planets, which planets you want, and how to balance them with your specific apostles. And we'll also look at the marketplace in more detail as well, but that is in the second tutorial. So we hope you've enjoyed this getting started tutorial. From here, play around with the game, get used to the dynamics, and then head on over to our tutorial number 2.